Tech, a project of DivaGeeks.tech. I'm Ibra, and today I'm going to show you guys how to connect your domain and attach that to your website. So it's a really simple process. But before we get into that, I just wanted to mention that DropDragon will give you a generic domain for use within your trial period. So within your trial offer, whatever your name is, it will have that dot drop dragon dot tech. So for example, this one that I'm making now says Ibra dot drop dragon dot tech. So that's the domain that we will use while we're editing and in that trial period. So once you upgrade, or you can do it now, but once you upgrade and start your membership with us, then you would definitely want to use your real username. But you can do that even before the trial ends. But you want to make sure that you're upgrading so you can keep all of your changes and your site doesn't disappear. Now, with that being said, I'm going to show you guys how to add on your domain. So let's go back. So I start from the builder and I click on the website settings, and then I'm going to simply click on domains, right? And then I'm going to create a custom domain, connect an existing domain. So you're going to just simply type in the name of your domain and connect it. Now mine's is already done, but I'm going to show you guys now. The first time using this will actually, that green area will actually be red with the same verbiage telling you what you need to do. And in this case, it's telling me to go inside of my domain provider's credentials. So in my case, I use HostGator. So I would simply go into my cPanel under HostGator and just add 2 records under your DNS settings. So record number 1 is going to be an A record. And you're going to use an @ symbol if your hosting company allows you to, or the domain where you purchased it under your cPanel. If it allows you to, you can use that @ sign. And if it does not allow you to, I'll show you how to bypass that. But there's going to be record 1 is going to be your A record. And then the second record is going to be a C name. And so before we get into that, I just wanted to go over what DNS, what the letters DNS stands for, and that is Domain Name System. So when we talk about the Domain Name System, I can just show you guys. Now, I'm already logged into my cPanel under my HostGator, and basically what I'm going to do is pretty much go into my advanced zone editor. And if anyone uses HostGator, I'll just go ahead and show you real quick. Super simple. Once you're inside of your cPanel, you're going to just go into the DNS Advanced Zone Editor. You're going to click that. Then you're going to find the domain that you're looking for. In this case, it's phenomenalnation.com. And you're going to create first your A record and then next your C name record. And so to do that, all you're going to do is where it says name, there's the different types. You got A, C name. We're going for the A. And then under the name, it's going to tell you what to put, that @ sign. And then the value is going to be this IP address. So you'll just plug that in into that address there. And the TTLs, now I wanted to talk to you guys about the TTLs. The TTLs simply means time to live. So basically, it's a setting that tells the DNS resolver how long a cache or how long to cache a query before requesting a new one. Now that information is gathered and is then stored into the caches of the recursive or the local resolver for the TTL before it receives back to collect the new updated details. So basically what it does is it times out your caches. So, okay, so I've created the website that we've been working on, and then I've did some updates. So once I do the updates and click update on that, it takes time to propagate. Those are going to be your time to live. So it's going to always be refreshing your page. So that's all that's about. So you want to create a record for that one. So if we go back and look at what they're asking for, right here, the @ the A, and then that's the type of record, and then the IP address. You're just going to plug that in. So I already done it, and mine's is all the way at the bottom. Okay. So I needed to change that to phenomenalnation.com . So you can put a period at the beginning or the end if it does not take that @ symbol. So if it does, if your hosting service or your cPanel where your DNS settings are, if it will not accept that @ sign, you can just put the name of your website .com, okay, and then put a dot behind it, and it will accept that. The TTLs on here, that 600 represents seconds right here, but I found out through my hosting company today that it's that 600 seconds for the time it refreshes, but they don't recommend to use it. I've been using that forever because I have a lot of 600s in here. 600 seconds. They actually said 14,400 seconds. That way, if you do an update on the spot, or if there's a lot of people at your website, it's not going to refresh. It's going to actually show like either some old content or it's going to crash with an error. So I didn't even know that. So I will be going in here and changing some of these. And that's just on this A name and the C name, because some of these other records, I'm going to need them to be fast like that. But for now, I'm just going to edit that record and save it. Okay? And I'm going to go back to this edit. But the name is going to be whatever your website is, .com . Okay? If it will not accept that A name. For the TTLs, you're just going to put either 600, 14,400, or you can simply call your hosting company or the people, the company you purchase your domain from. The address, you have to put the IP address that they're giving you, and then all you have to do is just update the record. That's it. The same thing with the C name. Now for the C name, let me scroll up here. Save us some time here. For the C name, they want you to use the www, okay? And that's for the C name. And then the value will be whatever the name of your website is. So for instance, I already have that here. So if I look under C name, the record is phenomenalnation.com. It's already done. I've done that a long time ago. So the only thing is you're going to put www. the name of your website.com. And then don't forget to put the period at the end of that. So www.phenomenalnation.com, period. That's going to create or generate a C name with the TTL time at 14,400. That's pretty much it. That's all you got to do. If you need to save your changes on here, it doesn't work like that. It's like, okay, if you're all in the advanced zone editor, you must know what you're doing. And if you don't have any idea what we're talking about on this video, you can simply call up GoDaddy, HostGator, whoever you purchase your domain off of. What is it, 1&1? There's a lot of companies out there that sell the domains, and you just plug it in like that. That's it. So other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video and go to the next one. So thank you guys for listening and have a great day.